at night or broad daylight, she's bringing the truth into the fight. Shining a light where the shadows creep, for the lost, the stolen, the ones who will weep. She won't turn away, she won't back down, even when the loony clowns come round. Threats don't shake her, lies don't win. She stands for justice, right till the end. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids true crimes, worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. Chase fame, some chase views, but she fights for those with nothing to lose. For the kids who vanish without a trace, she won't stop till she cracks the case. They try to silence, they try to scare, but truth don't break and she's still there, calling out monsters, showing their game. Justice comes when you speak their name. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. Need a voice, kids stand strong. She makes the choice for victims gone, for those in need. She's fighting hard, she won't concede. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids true crime, worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the
Okay, people, talk to yourselves a minute. I got to do something. Okay, hold on. Just give me like 2 minutes. All right, sorry. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter what I was going to do. I want to say hi to everybody first. Hey, sis, how you doing? You know who this is. We're going to get into it. Here's one of my other favorite comments of the day. Hello from the bushes. I switched spots. That shit is so funny. Hi, J13. How you doing? I want to thank everybody. People in the bushes. Yes, you do. Okay. Before I start, this is public video. Patrick, okay? Remember, he's the one that was helping the Whitakers. He's a public figure. These are public records that I'm going through. Remember the Whitakers and those two guys? Now, I must say, I can't say, he didn't care about these people at one, point or another, but, you're putting this, you're putting out in the public. Like I said, it was a mistake to put this family out there like that. Something bad was going to become of it. And look what happened. Look what happened. But it's a good and it's bad. I go back and forth in my mind in the sense of the family being torn apart, right? But you can thank Larry and BJ for that, okay? Um, I hope Timmy and his mother are together and right. But you know what? They're in a clean home. Um, they're eating properly. They are clean, right? That's important. And they're not getting beat. And they're not being exploited. Okay? And this is all my opinion, but I want to put it out there. Okay, I might have some haters come in, which is okay. As long as they don't attack me, that's cool. But just because I'm covering this, I'm getting hate, right? But you got to know the people that you're working with, right? And who these people are that got. And don't worry, I'm going to be doing Eric too. All right, who these people are that gets involved with this family. I mean, don't get me wrong. Also, Mark Leda, he was looked into, right? Who he was, right? This is what you do. You want to protect vulnerable adults, right? But I do want to say we're just going to go through, and it's going to be really quick, you guys. We're going to go through the, oh, I got to bring it up. Shoot, sorry, guys. I got to bring up, I'm going to get more from Polk County Jail. Hold on a minute. Do you guys remember me doing the Whitakers? On how is this it? Is this it? No, this ain't it. This ain't what I wanted. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find everything. That ain't what I wanted. Stay with David. Oh my God, what is up with my computer? I don't know what to do no more, people, about this. It's really starting to piss me off, huh? All right, guys. Now, I'm coming into chat. Do you guys remember we did some episodes or whatever on the Whitakers? Yes. 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 J13, do you remember us doing the Whitakers? I mean, because if I have to explain again, I will. This is one of the men that are helping the family. This is an arrest from Florida, the state of Florida. Hi. We will never find out how they are. I'm going to be honest with you because right now they're okay. I know how this stuff works, right? And so does Misty. They're a ward of the state right now, and they're going to keep all information. They can't give any information. That's a HIPAA thing, anyways. They will not give that information. I don't care what Eric says. They will not give him any kind of information. No. I'm just saying. I heard him, and he said, I heard from. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Because if they said anything, that's a HIPAA violation about this family. You can't. No. But I'm going to be honest with you. They're never going to be out of the state's care. They'll probably go into like a assisted living type thing, which is good, right? Because they're all mobile. No, you don't need to. Okay, I'm just making sure so it all makes sense. But this is Patrick, and we're going to look at a police report from 2022 of an arrest out there. Oh, my computer. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting a little irritated with my computer right now. But I'm waiting for more documents to come in, just so you know. Oh, jeez. This will be quick. All right. Let me take a turn. This is an affidavit from the Polk County Jail. Polk County Jail. Oh, first. Okay, we'll do here first. Okay. From the Polk County Sheriff's Office. And let's see. Oh, when was this? 3/8/2022 at 22:32 hours in the vicinity of Davenport, Polk County. John Patrick. Let's see. So November 15th, 2022. 3/8/2022. An undercover operation targeting subjects soliciting prostitution online was conducted by the Polk County Sheriffs within Polk County, Florida. During the operation, female and male detectives worked to uncover capacity posing as escorts and customers, quote unquote, Johns. Female detectives posted fictitious advertisements online posing as escorts, and the male detectives replied to advertisements for subjects offering escort services. All arrests that occurred inside the undercover operation were audio and video recorded. On this date, Blank was working in an undercover capacity and posted an escort advertisement online. Blank was contacted and communicated with subject later identified as John Roark. During a phone conversation, defendant 1 wanted to set up an escort for his friend. The defendant advised he would drive his friend, later known as Brian Berry, defendant 2, to the location to engage in intercourse and a BJ for $300. At approximately 22:24, defendant 2 arrived at the undercover location where the UC made contact. The defendant confirmed he engaged in vaginal and oral with UC and paid her $300 currency. The defendant was taken into custody without incident. At approximately 23:13 hours, I made contact with defendant 2, advised him of his Miranda rights, Polk County Sheriff, waiver form. The defendant advised he understood his rights. Hold on a minute, you guys. I got to think of something here. And agreed to speak with me. Defendant 2 confirmed. Defendant, I drove him to the location, set up the deal on the phone. Defendant 2 advised that defendant 1 gave him $300 to pay for services. Defendant 1 declined to be interviewed. Defendant 2 was arrested for soliciting another woman. Defendant was arrested for aiding and assassination and transporting to place with knowledge of women of the night. Both defendants were transported to the Polk County Sheriff's Office Processing Center without incident. So this is interesting to me, there is audio and video proof. right, of what took place here. Let's see. Hold on a minute. All right, let me look at these comments. Where are we? Where are the comments? Here we go. Yeah. Um, and what ends up happening here kind of surprises me. That's why I FOIA'd for some stuff, and we'll see what happens. Do you know out in Florida there's a lot of that? There's a well, you know what's everywhere, but Florida, it's rampant. It's rampant in Florida. Cases like this. Um, let's see. So he had an appearance 3/25/2022, and he pled not guilty. And he waived the arraignment and requested for jury trial. Now, this is what I find is interesting. Polk County, Polk, you know what? I'm going to get a hold of somebody else. Polk County must have, here, let me show this. Sorry. My mind is spinning. You know, you guys, how I think. So, here's this. What are you guys talking about? Oh, you're talking about a laptop. Never mind. So just so you know, I don't make this stuff up. This is Polk County Jail website. Charge 1, transport to a building for prostitution. Charge 3, aiding and abetting to commit prostitution. So there's that. This is what I find is interesting. And some of the documents, hold on. What is going on? Okay. This is what happened. There were some court hearings. They got the prelim 3 times. There's a prelim. And the last one was a mandatory something, so I don't know what happened. But this is what the prosecuting attorney did. They terminated and dismissed. And they said, based on the review, the facts and circumstances of the case, further prosecution was not warranted. So what they're saying is, I think they messed up somehow, but I think they did this in the Wade Wilson case too. And I wonder why this happened. If they had audio and all that proof, right? I'm not saying I wanted the guy to be guilty of this, but I mean, you've got to know who you're working with. This is the type of people that is working with that family, right? Does anybody have any comments about this? Anybody? Hello. I believe that, people can change, right? But I find it funny that he had his last case having to do with, I don't know if it's wife or whatever, but he took those pictures. He got revenge porn, right? And here, this is a ring of ladies of the night, we'll say. I mean, it was a sting, you guys. And then here he's on probation right now in the state of West Virginia. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, yeah, this is what I'm. Who knows what I'm thinking? I'm a legend. I'm a legend shit, right? Um. oh wait till I can find out some more stuff from Polk County. But like, let's say he snitched on somebody. Let's just say that, right? Was a CO of some type, or CI, I mean. Yeah, right. I feel sorry for the family too, and I've been getting a lot of hate because of for me looking out for the family in a different way. And I said this was going to happen. I'm like, something bad is going to happen, right? Something's off about the whole thing. Not a good idea. And I am, and I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna look up Eric, right? They just need to know what they're dealing with, right? These people out there. So if this guy did live in Florida in 2022. He moved the end of 2022 because they tried to send him something 10/26/2022. There was an address change, and then it got returned to sender from the court. So I don't know. That's why it's really confusing why the prosecutor did that. Did he not have enough evidence? I don't know. If you got audio, right? If you got audio and video, right? So I don't know. Kid, can you give my email? What? I guess I'm being. Because, okay, this is what I'm told. They are good men. They're doing good things. Really? Really? Maybe they are. Maybe they are, right? But from what I've been watching, just when you're putting that family like they're a freak show for the whole world to watch, right? Have them on screen right when Timmy, Lorraine, and Ray were taking. Have them online like that right after it happened. That was that was wrong. That was a bad look. So many people have made money off that family. Then you got BJ stealing the money from that family. Any kind of money they did get from Mark, BJ and her daddy was taking. And then you got BJ hitting people. And I hope she goes to jail. She deserves to go to jail for what she's done to that family. And I think Betty's afraid. I think Betty is afraid of Larry and BJ. No, no, no. I'm getting a hold of somebody. Okay, we'll get to it more. Believe me. Oh God, I hope I can find them. It was horrible. It was horrible. No, I think after the fact, I think Timmy was having no problem walking out. We only got to see like 15 seconds of it. We didn't get to see they didn't put out the whole thing. Now, transparency. Let me talk about transparency and Eric. I don't care about Eric scribbles on a notepad. He said he's going to be transparent. Let's see the let's see the contract you had with them. If you're going to be transparent, let's look at the contract. Put that out there for the people. And who signed it? Who signed that contract? A lot of people take advantage of this family because of their shortcomings, and you people know what I mean by that. Oh, yeah, for sure. Hold on a minute. I gotta look up something. Hi. Hi there. You know what? It would have been okay. I was happy. I'm like, oh wow, they're really doing things with them. It was nice to see them like going to the theater and all that. But then there's some icky, ugly, dirty shit going on in the background. But I knew something was off. But what they should have did, they should have kept it all offline and not put them face in front. And all this money made doing Timmy FaceTime stuff. That is gross. Oh God, that is so gross to do. In the sense of making money, of course, making money. It's all about making money. And once the house was built and all that, and the family, whatever, that would have been cool to see, right? And I'm not saying they didn't care about the family, but what got them, in my opinion, is the fame and the money, the attention from it. I don't know. It's just my opinion. I don't know. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna look for something else real quick, and then I'm out of here. No one's talking, so then I'll go. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't find what I was looking for. Maybe I'll find it at a later time. But I do want to say he did not get convicted of it, but he was in a part of a sting. Okay, so I want to put that out there, so nobody tries to switch my kind of wording around. All right, everybody. Love you all. I'm gonna go.
Boot up the stream, grab your snack and noodle. Here comes the queen, kid and caboodle. Wi-Fi blazing, wig on tilt. More drama than a soap opera quilt. Kid logs on in a sparkly robe, sipping iced tea like she runs the globe. Drops more truth than a psychic at noon, with a cat named Taco and a raccoon named Boom. Kid and caboodle is a hot shit Cuba. Wi-Fi warrior, clickbait mover, shaking up the algorithm like a smoothie blender. Watch out, troll, she's a copyright sender. Hot shit YouTuber, talking tea with a pink ring light aura. Yeah. She reviews shampoo and ghost hunts too. Caught Bigfoot slipping in a Gucci shoe. Unboxes snacks, talks haunted dolls, and drops a diss track on bathroom stalls. Kid and caboodle is a hot shit YouTuber. Hashtag queen, thumbnail smoother, dancing in a study with a llama on her head. Uploading content even while in bed. Hot shit YouTuber. Even aliens subscribe, that's no rumor. Yeah. She vlogs in Walmart, midnight mission. Caught in aisle 9 with divine precision. Mic in hand, she interviews cheese. Sir, you aware you're lactose free? Goes live while baking glitter pies. Starts a feud with ducks, no lies. Reacts to Karen's, paints her Jeep, and once went viral yelling sheep don't sleep. Kid and caboodle is a hot shit Uber. Ring light blazing, sassy maneuver. Bans a troll while dancing to chair. Then sells merch made from her own hair. Hot shit YouTuber. Even her outro has a blooper. To play Fortnite, hosted a seance on Tuesday night. Got possessed midstream, ate a burrito. Still hit upload, respect amigo. Now Netflix calls and brands wanna collab, but Kit just vlogged from her glittery cab. She's not here for clout or fame, she's here to win the YouTube Hunger Games.